Hello guys, how is it going today? I just want to make sure that you are all here and that my live stream actually works. This is the first time that I'm actually live streaming with the camera. I'm just heading out in about probably 30 minutes to an hour. Got a little bit of time to kill, so I just want to make sure everything is working okay. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Everything looks okay? Hi guys, how's it going? Hi everybody. Cool. Well, this is how I normally look, guys. Like everybody says I'm some sort of bum, right? But I'm really not really that bummy, Like I love my sweaters and like sitting at home in underwear and stuff. But yeah, I've got to head out to a dinner party tonight, like right away, or a birthday party, which I honestly don't even want to go to. But yeah, like it's summer, right? And it's time for me to go out a little bit. I dress it all the time, Amy. It's just my style. It's honestly just my style of making sure that I dress up before I go out. So, and all my friends really do enjoy going out as well and dressing up, etc. So, anyways, let's get into this, guys. I wanted to do it before I got ready, but you know what? I'm running a little bit short on time, so I want to get into this. So, do you guys want to talk about BTC first, or do you want to talk about EOS? Yeah, my hair was really long. I actually chopped off my ponytail myself today. It was about 4.5, 5 inches long. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, this is Asian style, Duong. I don't know what you're talking about. So let's talk about EOS really quickly first, because I think it's a topic that deserves a lot of attention right now. I think it's made a lot of people an incredible amount of money today, but you guys also need to understand what's been going on. Let's just go over the coin market cap really quickly with EOS. You guys need to understand what's going to happen. I've been through all of these forks before, whether it's been with Bitcoin Gold or Bitcoin Cash, right? Always one thing happens as soon as they are finished. So if we go to CoinMarketCap and we take a look at just overall trend in general, what we see is that EOS actually overtook Litecoin, and it actually overtook Cardano and Stellar as well. So it's definitely a hot contender for fifth position right now. But what you can easily expect is that as soon as this happens on April 5th, where the EOS DAC blockchain takes a snapshot of it and people get their reward of 1-to-1 ratio, people are just going to sell off their EOS coins, right? So you have to remember what EOS is known for. It's actually known for an Ethereum killer, right? It's known as the Ethereum killer, where it's also taking basically newer projects, right? And you're buying their tokens to, yeah. So it's a competitor for, of course, Neo as well, and for Ethereum. And of course, right now, like it's such a hot topic that when you look at all these coins right now, there's only a few coins that's actually hitting double digits, right? You see Ripple hitting double digits, you see Cardano, you see Neo hitting double digits, but there's really not too many other coins. This is an interesting one right here, Bytem. I'm definitely interested in this, and I think it's going to be a coin that I might actually take a look at because it's rare for us to see in a top 30 a new coin that's hitting double digits, right? So other than that, we see EOS. It's trending very high, and it's most likely only going to get higher, right? We take a look at the 24-hour volume, guys. Take a look at this 24-hour volume. It has done a substantial $1.6 billion, guys. Put that into perspective. $1.6 billion. If you guys actually go to Bitfinex, you can see it almost on par with Bitcoin right now on Bitfinex, which is just a substantial amount right now. So we need to make sure that we understand why EOS is pumping right now, okay? I'm just going to Google airdrop for you guys to make sure that you guys are all on the same page with me as well. So if we look at this right now, they're already notifying like the public that EOS is just soaring right now. And of course, the big reason why it's soaring is because of this airdrop that's coming, right? It's connected to the EOS DAC airdrop, whose blockchain snapshot is scheduled for April 15th. So for the people that are unfamiliar with what an airdrop is, or it's kind of like, it's almost like a fork, you can say, right? Not necessarily to that extent, but anybody who is holding any sort of that token, what you'll end up getting is a proportional ratio of 1 to 1. For example, when Bitcoin Gold happened, or Bitcoin Cash, for example, right? Bitcoin Cash, I was actually holding a fairly large amount of Bitcoin, and that was an awesome fork there. So if you were holding 1 Bitcoin, you would get a proportional amount of Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin Gold during that time. Just like Ethereum as well. If you were holding Ethereum during the Ethereum Classic fork, you also got the same amount as well. So make sure you guys are completely understanding. Daily Deals Online Shopping in Pakistan asks, Philicon, today price prediction for EOS, it's honestly impossible to predict the price of EOS. We have to understand that whenever there is an airdrop, it's actually a superficial or artificial inflation in price, and it can absolutely skew how technical indicators and how technical analysis is done to a coin. So what I need to forewarn you guys is one simple rule, and follow this rule really well, okay? The rule is this: 1, you buy the news. 2, you sell, sorry, I said that completely wrong, completely wrong. 1, you buy the hype, and 2, you sell the news. So don't ever get caught up with holding something if you are a trader or a day trader or a swing trader, okay? Make sure, honestly, I'm not a financial advisor, but if I were to speak to you guys like you were my friends, this is what I would actually end up telling you. What I would end up telling you is make sure you guys dump your EOS tokens on, unfortunately, April 15th, right? As soon as that snapshot is taken, people will be very, very happy with getting their EOS DAC tokens, and they're simply just going to dump the market. If you guys remember the Ethereum Classic fork as well, right? That's pretty much what ended up happening. So if we take a look right now at EOS, guys, it's actually losing steam, okay? The best way that I need to let you guys know to always notice if something is losing steam is do this right here, okay? Go to a time frame, right? Go to a time frame such as a 15-minute chart or something that's relevant and look for bearish signs of divergence. Where, look at this, okay? Here is clearly a higher high in price action. Here as well is a higher high in price action, right? So after that, what you guys see is we're actually getting a series of lower lows on the R side right now. So myself, I'm actually going to enter a short position very soon. As soon as it hits around 9:20, 9:30, I'll probably end up entering a short position, and I'll probably end up closing it around 8:50, I'm guessing. And then I'll end up going long again, long until April 15th, and then most likely going to do a massive short once it gets to that position. So make sure you guys are understanding right here that we have a very clear trend going upwards, right? It's a fairly clear trend that's being established, almost considered parabolic for EOS. And the reason why I'm talking about EOS right now is because I just don't want anybody to get trapped into these types of positions right now. So overall for EOS, guys, I really do see it getting to roughly $10 ranges, maybe $10 and $27, 10.27 ranges. I'm simply just taking a 1618 extension over here, maybe even $10.50. So anyways, I'm done with EOS. Let's get back to the Bitcoin charts right now because that's what everybody has been looking for, right? Nice to see you guys back here as well. How would you tell when something is good to short versus a 3 to 5 wave, right? It's really up to you, Julian, right? I short on both wave 3 and wave 5, okay? Hey, Nick, nice to see you here always. So if we look at Bitcoin right now, this is the bull scenario that I have right here, guys. This is unfortunately the only bull scenario that I can actually come up with, okay? So the way that I see this bull run right here is simple. If this were actually a WXY, if you guys are not familiar with the way WXYZ extensions are, let me just give you guys a quick rundown. Okay, I've got about 34 minutes before my cab is going to get here. I ordered a cab at about 11 here. So this is a normal WXY correction, right? Where this X right here, it actually denotes a failure in a wave, okay? It finishes a W or an ABC just like that. It attempts to make a wave upwards like here, but it ends up failing, and then it makes an additional ABC correction. And this is now known as a 7-wave structure. But what we're getting with Bitcoin, in my opinion, is an 11-wave corrected pattern right here. If you guys count with me, you see this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Now, what a lot of people are unsure of is this the actual count and are we almost done? Okay, that's very important to distinguish right now. So the hard thing to distinguish is, do we have another wave coming down? Is this only all of wave 3? And there's going to be a fourth wave somewhere up there perhaps, and then we get another fifth wave that's going to end up coming down and be very hyperly extended. So that's a big question. So to the bull count right now, the way that we have it is that it's actually done already. So how will we confirm this? This is going to be my main way to confirm if we are actually done it or not. Do you guys see this massive red line here, right here? Okay, so this red line right here is going to be my major way of going long. Now, we have already entered this massive death cross on a daily chart, okay? If you guys are not familiar with what a death cross is, the death cross is when the 200 moving averages, right here, the 200 moving averages, it actually ends up overtaking and being a resistance above the 55 EMA. So last time we actually got a death cross, it was really significant. We actually ended up dropping about 70%, right? That's a really large amount right there. So there's three possible things that can happen with the death cross, okay? So for example, this right here, this death cross right here happened first of all, okay? So one of three things can happen. One is that the bulls can try to overtake it again, right? They can overtake it again, and then we just end up propelling, using it as a launch pad where the bears could not even win, and then we simply just go upwards, right? That's case number one. So case number two is where the bulls try, and we do end up getting that golden cross again. But what ends up happening is the bears end up taking over, and then we get a second death cross coming down. So that scenario is pretty scary. And the third scenario, which is the scariest one, is that the bulls cannot even make an attempt. And what ends up happening is we just stay in this death cross region. So if we look at it right here, guys, take a look at this right here, okay? Take a look with me. Do you guys see where this white death line is right here? So we have one of a few things that can happen, right? We can actually end up crossing over it again, and the bulls will attempt to win, and then we'll just end up breaking out of this massive red line right there. So my key region is between 7,000 and 7,500. That is where I plan to go extremely long on Bitcoin. And I think that's going to be a great place for people to get interested in as well. So between 7,000 and 7,500. But the main thing to look at is this big red line right there, okay? Because it's been established since the downtrend of December 17. So because something that has been established for that long, we have to give it the respect that it deserves. So it is going to be a very hard resistance, okay? Thank you very much, Mira. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I am back. I am happy. I've made decent coin today. You know, I haven't made everything back. I'm still at quite a loss right now from everything that's happened in the hack, etc. But you know what? It's only money. Big whoop-diddy-do. Your happiness is much more important than that. Pav asks, what moving average is the white line? Okay, the white line right here that I'm using is the 200 moving average. The yellow line that I'm using is the 55. And these ones are just small little moving averages of the Fibonacci numbers that I use, the 8, the 13, and the 21. So what we're hoping for, guys, is the bulls to actually make a rally. If they do make a rally, that will be fantastic, okay? If they do make a rally, we'll cross back up and we will never have an actual official death cross where we end up getting a sell-off. Now, the worst thing that can happen, right, is we just stay in this death cross region and we are slowly getting confined to this region, if you guys notice, right? Do you guys see how we're getting squeezed into this particular region down over here, right? The region that we work with, I always isolate it with kind of like a box because it determines the range bound, okay? It tells us the area and the range bound that we are in right now. And what we are in is clearly this type of range right now. In fact, if we actually isolate it further, we actually broke out of, like, I guess you could say this particular region, but if you consider some of the bull traps, we haven't really broken out of it yet. So in my opinion, something major is going to happen, guys, like before February 27th or so. a very decisive play from the bulls or the bears are gonna make something happen. So if you guys are not familiar with this, like the mentality of a bull, what the mentality of a bull, what they focus on is they focus on buying, right? Because they want to sell it at a higher price. But the mentality of a bear is that they want to enter these short positions where they will short the market using leveraged walls or leveraged market executions, right? So because they're shorting the market, they're naturally driving the price much lower, okay? Bears also mean people are selling, taking profit, and hoping that we actually get to Phil, are you single? I am absolutely single. I'm very, very happy. I'm hoping to be, I'm interested in someone. I'm not, her name is Julianne, okay? She's probably watching this video right now. She's Vietnamese, and yeah, she's got a cute little dog named Arrow. Okay, he's like the cutest dog ever. I think it's a Shiba Inu, and yeah, and hopefully she'll come down very very soon to come see me. She's from Connecticut, and we're gonna treat her to a lot of good food here. So yeah, sort of the hair is fine, Richard. I don't know what you're talking about. The hair's fine. I think it's fine. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's okay though. So guys, I do believe that the Bears are sorry, the Bears and the Bulls are going to be fighting very heavily right now. But guys, just wait, okay? Wait until right here. Wait until right here. I do believe that the Bulls and the Bears are going to fight till about April 27th. And once we get to this very decisive moment, something is going to happen. You can call this a descending triangle if you like. You can call it whatever you like. A descending triangle usually has many more points. What's EOS at now? 883. Nice. It's coming down. I'm so happy it is. I don't want EOS to get that high right now. I want to be able to buy it really cheap. So you have to think of triangles like this, guys, okay? Every time you see a triangle in any sort. Now, triangles don't always need to be a particular pattern or Elliott wave count. The way that I see a triangle is that every time we see a triangle, we have to think of constricting and restricting forces, right? Where the bulls want to push it upwards and then the bears want to push it downwards. So because they're constantly fighting like that, for example, okay, something usually happens at these key points. And at this key point where it ends up meeting these slope lines, that's actually called an apex, okay? Now, if you guys understand the psychology behind, right, just as an example, if you guys understand the psychology behind an ascending triangle and why it's very powerful, think of it like this, okay? The bears are trying to push it down, but the bulls prevent them from pushing it down. And every single time they push it down, it's actually getting a series of higher lows, right? But it's always getting to the same point. And these points right here is actually where the bears start to defend. And because this is where they defend, guys, they can only defend for so long until eventually it takes over, right? And then the bulls eventually win. So that's how you guys have to think of these triangles. That's why to me, by April 27, it is going to be such a critical date. Now, it doesn't always mean that it's going to be that particular day, but it does mean, guys, that something is going to happen before that day or on that day. So make sure you guys are paying attention to it. Right now, it's still a no trade zone, okay? I don't recommend trading it whatsoever. And you guys have to make sure that you understand that. You cannot be grasping on straws. Well, that's the thing, Steve Baker. That's a very good question to be asking. How do you tell which way it breaks, right? Usually, you get some sort of very decisive move during that specific time. So let's say right here, we're taking a look at this particular pattern right here that we're just kind of looking at, right? This is kind of the key number right here, okay? If you guys see this candle and look at that low right there, okay? That low is actually 9,000, or sorry, it's I'll write it out. It's actually $6,425, okay? That's the low of this candle. So I would basically end up putting it right around here. So it's going to be very easy to tell. Then there's types of players in the market called confirmational players, right? They're kind of like me. They're actually going to sit down on the side, right? They're going to sit down on the side and they're just going to wait until there's a confirmation. Thank you, Lewis. I'm a very strange character, but that's just in my blood. You'll get used to it, Mr. McCartan. So yeah. But what is strange, Lewis? What the fuck is strange when you think about it, okay? Is there really such thing as a normal person? And if that's a normal person, then what is considered a not normal person? So is there really a thing as strange when you think about it? I don't think there's a thing as strange at all, right? It's kind of like white people, okay? White people love to eat their white food like hamburgers and hot dogs, right? Is that what white people eat? No offense, hamburgers, hot dogs, chips, cookies, milk, right? I think that's what most people eat. But Asian people, we eat things like bangguan, we eat things like yaw, we eat things like kalpiak, right? We eat things like pho, like we eat things like duck, like deep fried duck and chicken feet. Like to me, that's really normal. Chicken feet. You guys give me a lifetime supply of chicken feet and I will gladly end up retiring for life, right? And I'll never even touch Bitcoin or trade again. So to me, chicken feet is like the most normal thing in the world, and I'll gladly eat chicken feet for my whole life. But to white people, it's probably like the most disgusting thing in the world. So what is normal and what is not normal, right? It just really depends on what you guys look at it, right? So now you guys actually get to see me go on my little rants, actually live as well, right? So it's a little bit more funny when you guys see me on camera just going on my little rants. Have I ever told you guys about my tuna rant? Tuna? Tuna and cats? Like what? You guys ever wonder? You guys ever wonder why cats are portrayed with fucking tuna? They don't go out into the ocean to catch tuna, okay? It's not like they can swim into the Atlantic Ocean, and actually dive down like 500 meters to catch tuna, okay? Do you guys ever see a tuna? It's like 500 pounds, man. Tuna's like seriously 2, 3, 4, 500 pounds. They don't do that crap. So anyways, so there's no such thing as actual normal, okay? So anyways, let's get back to this. So because right here, what we're seeing on so many different occasions, guys, check it out. One there, one here. I got about 10 minutes left to go here as well, okay, guys? We see that there's a lot of bearish pressure to push down, but what we're seeing here is very bullish pressure to sustain it, right? Right here. So now the question is, who is going to win? That's why right now I'm sitting on the sidelines. And honestly, if I were to tell any of my friends right now, like really good friends, what if they ask me what should I be doing? My advice to everybody would be to suggest just chill. Honestly, just chill, guys, and just wait, okay? Phil, can you go over some of your EOS trades earlier? What signal you used to enter them? I think I will do that tomorrow, Pav. I'm running a little bit low on time right now. Okay, I honestly don't even want to go out, but someone is turning 30 years old. So unfortunately, I'm obligated to go out. I'm 33, and when you get to my age and people are turning 30 and they're all dying and stuff like that, or having children and getting married, sometimes they're obligated to go out. But do I really want to go out? No, I haven't seen them in like 4 months or 6 months. I don't really give a shit about them, to be honest, okay? They're just a bunch of random people. It's not like they even trade. Like, why do I want to be friends with people who don't even trade Bitcoin? It's like, bro, get with the Bitcoin, because I don't want to get with you. They're probably gonna watch this video, and yeah, like they're probably gonna watch this video and be like, why are we even friends with him again? It's because it's because I trade Bitcoin. That's why. You guys just want to know a Bitcoin person. So this is my Elliott wave count, guys, for the bullish scenario, right? Where we are actually finished already, and I can make many arguments as well why this is finished. But in my opinion, yeah, let's see, guys. Let's see if we actually end up holding this. Because if we don't, guys, I kid you not, that the bearish count still stands on the table where we actually break down below 64.25. We simply just test 6K again right here, okay? Now we test 6K again and we actually fail, guys, we're gonna end up going to like $4,500 ranges. So we have to make sure that we understand that right now it is a no trade zone at all, okay? So if we look on every other indicator as well, okay? You guys know how to use MACD, or not just MACD, but you guys know how to use just moving averages in general, right? If we look on the moving average, for example, on the 3-hour chart, we have been on a massive downtrend according to the 200 moving average ever since, for example, on the March the 5th, right? even on the 30-minute chart. Like 30-minute chart's looking kind of hopeful actually, because here, if you guys remember what we were talking about, this is actually a golden crossover, right? But it's actually really, really weak if you look at the golden crossover on the 30-minute chart. I thought there was going to be some sort of massive rally, but it actually didn't even happen that way. What's EOS at? Yeah, 878. Oh yeah. I might have even entered a short position automatically already. I don't have my Bitfinex open right now, and I don't want to log in because it takes like forever with my 2FA and stuff like that. I might have even entered a short from like $9 actually. I might have actually. I might even be up like 4 grand right now. 20 cents. I think I'm up like 800 bucks actually when I think. Yeah, I'll check on it right away. So anyways, if we look on the 1 hour chart, yeah, we're actually trending pretty nicely, right? The 55 EMA ended up breaking right here. Perfect. And now we're actually fighting right here at the 100 moving average. So to me, it's still a no trade zone, guys. Like not until we actually break above right here. I want to join. Thank you very much, Amphase. I really appreciate that. Couple cans of tuna for Luna. You're so clever, Amphase. Thank you, Jimmy. I really appreciate that. I don't like that B symbol that you have over there because it looks kind of like a Canadian flag. I probably would respect that a lot more, Jimmy, if it was actually a Canadian flag, you know? Okay, so I'm waiting, guys. I kid you not. Just take my advice when I say this, guys, okay? Just chill and wait. I've been through this so many times with Bitcoin. As soon as, thank you, Steve Baker. Thanks for your help. Welcome back. Trade Devil doesn't put as much TA to follow along. Love you both. I really appreciate all that love and support that you guys have given me. Alan, it's not a douche laugh, Alan. It's just like a trademark laugh. Now, Phil, merci postcode tout fait. Next, you're welcome. Next, you're welcome for everything that I did. If you guys don't understand the French that he's writing, so usually whenever we have a massive resistance, guys, as soon as we break out of it, it's gonna be the most beautiful thing. So I am just waiting right here between, I don't know, 7,000, 7,500 right here, and as soon as we start getting this rally, I'm probably gonna end up moving it up to about 7,250 to 7,500. I just want to break above right here, guys. If we break this massive resistance that's been established ever since December the 17th, I think that we're gonna end up getting like a really beautiful rally. And just think about it, guys. Think about it. Everybody sees the same thing and they're all hoping for the same thing, right? So if we're all hoping for the same thing and we all see this one point and we actually break it, imagine the consensus there's going to be. And imagine the people and the bigger players in the game who have millions, tens of millions, and they're looking for this one critical moment for it to break. If they all start buying, we are all going to make a lot of bang. I firmly believe that if we break this particular point right here, guys, between 7.25 to 7.5K, we're going to get our $35,000 Bitcoin run. So I can't help but think to myself right now, what am I going to do if I buy? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. BitConnect! So I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy like 10, 20, 30. I'm probably going to buy like... Honestly, I don't even want to say how many Bitcoin I'm going to buy, but it's going to be more than 10. It's probably going to be more than 20. So if I actually buy that many, imagine if it actually goes to $35,000, guys. It's going to be so cool. So I cannot help but feel so enthusiastic about the future of Bitcoin right now. It's going to be the most beautiful thing ever. Don't you guys love that? Have a camera? It just feels so much more fun having a camera with you guys. And the best part right now is I'm completely sober today. Like I haven't even had a beer yet. I haven't smoked any grass. Because, you know, smoking anything else is clearly illegal in Canada, just to be very clear, okay? Because you guys cannot smoke anything like that or say anything like that on YouTube because it's completely illegal, but you are allowed to smoke oregano and grass. So other than that, guys, I just want to give you guys my quick TA and my quick thoughts on what's been going on. I'm still on the sidelines waiting, but you guys need to remember one thing always, okay, guys? So remember this. People get bored of trading Bitcoin, okay? They get really bored of trading Bitcoin, especially when it is on a sideways run. So if you guys are a trader or a swing trader or day trader or whatever, whenever Bitcoin's boring, just go to CoinMarketCap and look for a coin that's much more interesting to trade. You guys have to look for a few criterias, right? One, volatility. Volatility generally refers to how much it swings up and down, okay? Like the more it swings, the better it is. So make sure that you guys always look for volatility. Heavy swings is always a good thing. And the second thing is 24-hour volume. So if you guys are seeing a lot of volume, make sure that you guys focus on these kind of coins. Generally, the public will get bored with Bitcoin because nothing is going on. So they'll put their money into other types of coins, right? Especially right now, like EOS. If you guys have been just patiently staring at Bitcoin, you guys have missed out on a fairly crazy bull run for EOS right now, okay? You know what the craziest part is for EOS? I actually didn't even go long on it once. I kid you not, I didn't go long on it once. I shorted it about 9 times today, and I made about, I don't know, five G's or something. I made one video if you guys haven't seen it yet, right? Go check out my one big trade. It was like $1,300 profit in like 40 minutes of trading, and all that I've done was shorted the market. So another big advice that I can actually give you guys is that just because you guys have missed out on a bull run, right? As in going long on it, if you guys missed out on it, that's no problem. What you should do next is try to focus on finding an opportunity to short it. That's what I do because I don't always catch these long runs, right? As in entering a long position. If you guys don't know, going long refers to buying, right, and then selling it at a cheaper, or sorry, at a higher price. And what shorting the market refers to is you enter a short position using a leveraged whatever, using margin, and then you sell your position then you buy back cheaper, then you profit on the difference. So if Eric is a great guy, Sony Guru, Eric and I are really good friends, and I got nothing bad to say about anybody at all. Yes, yes, Julian, go check it out. I ended up just go to my live trade. I'll show you guys the one. Like, you guys should check it out. Like, it was a really good live trade. It was I didn't actually enter it on camera, but it was this one right. I actually entered a few live trades today. Okay, um, I'll just show you guys it right here. So just this one right here, for example, okay, I entered like a $1,300 position that I made, or I made $1,300 profit in 40 minutes. It's really important for you guys to review videos because the more videos you review of live trading, the better of an opportunity you guys will have for yourselves to learn why other people entered short positions, and it'll allow you to only benefit and prosper down the road as well, okay? Okay, guys, I gotta really run. I hope that this has given you guys some sort of insight. I've been meaning to do a TA and a live trade for a while now. I apologize if I haven't really been doing it nearly as much, but I think you guys understand and empathize with the situation that's been going on recently. But I'll definitely try to live stream at least once a day and do at least a Bitcoin technical analysis once a day. And I'll be sure to actually take requests from now on as well, okay, guys? I will be sure to take requests of TAs that you guys have, and I want to make sure I allocate a lot of time to answer a lot of the questions that you guys have as well, okay? Yeah, Rob, I made a really good video for that. You got to go to my, okay, if you guys don't know, I have a massive, okay? I got a massive, okay? People say that I make a Steemit account because I'm after the money. You guys are right. I'm totally after the money. I made $8 today on Steemit. Oh my God, I made $8 on Steemit today. That's gonna buy so many hookers, drugs, and cocaine. No, I'm just joking. Holy crap. Holy crap. I did not mean to say that. Sometimes stuff just comes out by accident, but I did not mean to say the last part there at all, okay? So I completely apologize, okay? I did not mean to say that $8 was gonna buy anything like that. Holy crap, that was a complete accident, okay? My mistake. But if you guys are wondering about I'm totally joking, Kiki. So if you guys are wondering, I'm going long short, go to my Steemit right here and check out the margin trading, long, shorting, and leveraging. It's going to give you guys a really good idea of the definitions behind long, shorting, and how to leverage as well. And because I'm Asian, I also broke it down mathematically for you guys, but it might be really difficult for white people to understand because it's spoken from when Asians speak about math, I hear that white people have a lot of trouble understanding. Is that racist? I'm just kidding, guys. So so yeah, I gotta get going, guys. My cab's gonna be here in about 8 minutes. So have yourselves a fantastic night. Thank you very much always for the love and support that you guys have given me, and I will actually see you guys sometime in the future. Bye now. I just look like I'm completely I can't say the word like I don't know how to say the respectful word, but when I look at myself on here, do I look like I'm disabled? I look like I'm challenged? I look like I'm retarded? I look like I'm handicapped? I don't know what the respectful word is for that, but looking at myself on camera, I totally look like that, okay? Whatever the acceptable word is for that now. So anyways, have yourselves a great day, guys, and thank you very much for tuning in. I love you all. Bye now.